Hello, Aries. Welcome to your weekly reading. This is for all Aries, sun, moon, rising, and also for cross-watching. So if you have an Aries in your life, go ahead and check it out. This is for the week of February 6th through the 12th. I will be uploading a Valentine's Day love reading shortly, so look for that. And also, I did a February money and career reading, and I'll attach that to this video. So let's get into it right here. Imagine, card number 20, Aries. So the 20th might be an important date for you in February. And that imagine card is things can be better than you can even imagine. Let your imagination run wild. You know, pursue those things of your heart, the things that have been calling you. So Aries, I'm going to go ahead and pull a few tarot cards and we'll do question and answer at the end. A little pick a card reading. Beautiful. The Lovers. So Aries, this is a card of Gemini. It's a card of falling in love, being in love, finding a soulmate. It's also a card of making a decision with your heart. If you're at a crossroads, I would say follow your heart. Things can be better than you'd ever imagine. Then you have the Six of Swords here. This is a transition card for you, Aries, moving into something that feels much better. And, you know, I do feel like, you know, with this Lovers card and the Imagine card, if you're making a decision, what is it that you really want? What is your heart's desire? Follow that path. And that Six of Swords is also, that transition card is about moving into peace and a peaceful feeling. The Queen of Swords. So for me, Aries, this is the card of you. This is a no nonsense, cut to the chase. That's the sword of truth. The Queen of Swords, very confident, bold, and assertive, and really can say what needs to be said in the proper way and communicates very clearly and is very clear-minded. And then we have on the bottom of the deck the wonderful, beautiful Magician card. So you've got two major arcana here, Aries. You know, this could be a very big turning point week for you, making choices with your heart. What are the things that you've been pursuing, working on, trying to do in your life, trying to accomplish? What is that transition that you're trying to make? This is about being very clear about what you want, communicating what you want, pursuing your imagination, pursuing the things that make your heart feel good, and the things you've been manifesting coming to fruition here for you, Aries. So I'm going to put 3 cards down here. This is a pick a card reading. So if you're not familiar with my videos, I'm going to put down 3 cards. You can ask a question and then pick the card that you think is going to relate to you. And I'll give you a yes or a no. And I'll also use these cards as part of the reading. And if you don't have a question, that's okay. It's just going to expand on the reading here. So we've got card number 1, 2, and 3. So go ahead and ask your question. Pause if you need. And card number 1 is the Hanged Man, another major arcana card. So the major arcana, if you're not familiar in the tarot, there's 21 major arcana cards, or 22, I'm sorry, and there's 78 cards in the deck. So when you get this many major arcana cards, they're major life events. They're big things that are happening. And the Hangman is going to be a yes card. I think it's a very positive omen. But the Hangman is really about having patience. So if it is something that you're asking, is this going to happen? I would say it may take some time, but yes. And the Hangman is also about looking at things from different perspectives. And, you know, he's enlightened. That's why he has that sun around his head there. So it's about really looking at things from different perspectives, gaining some truths like that Queen of Swords does, and then making some decisions or judgments. Card number 2 is a maybe card. It's the Four of Swords, and it's a card of self-care. It's a card of stepping back and reflecting, self-reflection, relaxation, following your intuition. I like the Four of Swords with the Imagination card. It doesn't say no and it doesn't say yes. It says maybe. Or when I read it together with this Hangman, it's things might take a little time. Be patient. It's okay. What you want is coming, especially with that Magician card. The Eight of Wands, that is a yes card, and it's a card of things. Once I think you make your decision, you decide what's best for you, you're pursuing what you want, I think it's going to come in quickly. But the Eight of Wands is also about a lot of communication. So it can be online communication, emails, texting, a lot of back and forth, a lot of ideas being shot out into the world. So maybe you know what you want to do and you're going to be talking with someone else about what it is that you can do. You're clear about it and you're shooting out all these different scenarios and ideas and having conversations. And ultimately, those conversations are going to lead you, if you are making a choice this week, or if you've been having to make a choice, I think those conversations are going to help lead you to what it is you really desire and you want to manifest. Remember, the magician has all the tools to manifest whatever it is that they want. So this is you. You're the magician this week, Aries. You're the one who's being very clear and using all your tools in your tool belt to get you to a place where you're feeling more peaceful. The Six of Swords and the Four of Swords, these are both cards of relaxation, self-care, feeling peaceful, transitioning away from anything that's causing you angst. So Aries, you might be changing your perspective a little this week. You may meet a loved one with the Lover's card. Let's not ignore that. There may be a Gemini involved because Geminis relate to the lovers. Or you may just be making a choice with your heart. And I believe that choice is going to be to move into something that's giving you a lot of peace, clarity, and bringing you ultimately what you want. And remember, with the Imagine card, it can be better than you could ever imagine. So that's what I have for you for this week. Thank you for subscribing, watching. I appreciate you, and I hope you have a great week.